Yo, what's up, guys? You got pokeaim here today with an OU Showdown live with my boy Sirfetch'd. Sirfetch'd is so cool. I was so happy when this mon was released because I feel like the Pokemon that really deserve stuff to happen to them are like Farfetch'd, Delibird, Qwilfish. You know, I feel like they all deserve some type of evolution or something that makes them better. Like, Qwilfish is a good Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but come on, man, it deserves better. It does. So if you guys want to use this team, you can check out pokeaimMD.com. That link is down below. I appreciate all you guys supporting me with the comments and the likes. Like I said, that stuff really does help me out. Thank you for being so cool about the sponsorship yesterday. Especially like says everything is down in terms of like pay and everything. So again, the comments, your likes really are helping me out, really is supporting me. And yeah, let's just see how this game goes. So looking at my opponent's team, Sirfetch'd is gonna get a kill immediately. First impression, close combat, close combat. Also, one thing to note about Sirfetch'd is that it OHKOs. It OHKOs Melmetal, which is so cool. Hawlucha is a threat, but I do have the Whirlwind Rocky Helmet to deal with that, plus Scarf Hydreigon, provided they don't flinch me with Sky Attack. And honestly, because I have a guaranteed switch into this, I just want to lead off with Sirfetch'd and click close combat because Melmetal is also very strong versus me. I don't really care about Lucha because, like I said, I will be able to go out into my Hippowdon here. But Sirfetch'd matched up well versus most of their team as they Swords Dance, and let's see if they flinch me and I lose immediately to them flinching me. They managed to crit me. Did they flinch me too? They did not. So we get them out of there, which is great. Gengar gets to come out, and unfortunately in this spot, I'm not really, like, I don't really have a good, the best Shadow Ball switching. As much as I like Hippowdon in this game, I could try and save it though. Honestly, if they're specs, they're specs. I'll go Melmetal to be able to take the hit because Melmetal also doesn't have like very solid switch-ins as they go for the play that allows Melmetal in, so I'll take that. Now, I have a decision to make here. I could go back out into Sirfetch'd and click the close combat, but I think Double Iron Bash is relatively safe as I don't know what... My opponent definitely expected me to switch, but we get rid of Gengar, so that's great because that's going to open up Clefable even more. And Clefable now can deal with Lucha because Lucha took a little bit of damage. That Sand Chip is very, very important. Let me tell you, that's so crucial. That 6% was so crucial. I mean, I'm like hyping it up, but I mean, it does mean that Moonblast from Clefable is basically a KO as well. They end up going out into Sirfetch'd here. I just don't want to be overran by Terrakion, but I feel like I can deal with it. We'll go with Hippowdon because I have speed on mine, so if they're sub, I'll be able to deal with them. And now I'm in a position where, hello, how are you? I'm going to click Choice Band Close Combat with my boy, and I'm going to be able to knock out Melmetal in one hit. This would knock out from full. This is one of the few Pokemon that can pick up a KO from full. I think the other one is like Guts Close Combat from Conkeldurr. There might be a few more, but I mean, Melmetal is just bulky, right? Like, he's able to eat the majority of hits. Hydreigon comes out. I think it doesn't matter. I go Clef either way as they go for Dark Pulse. And at this point, I just click Moonblast. I'm not going to bother teleporting because actually, why not? Because I do have the first impression. So even if they do go, even if they stay in and go for Nasty Plot, expecting me to do something like that, I can bring out my my Jellicent and just throw off a Toxic here. Nightshade might have been the better play initially because I'm just basically in the same position that I didn't want to be in before. And I'll make the Sirfetch'd play because if they Nasty Plot, exactly, anticipating me to... if they Nasty Plot, anticipating me to... what's it called? Because I can knock out you with Draco. Anticipating me to go out to Clefable, they would have knocked me out. So our first impression, this does allow them to go out to Hawlucha, but at the same time, I'm able to show off Sirfetch'd, so I'm kind of doing what I want to do. This does allow Hawlucha, though. We're going to go right out into my Hydreigon here. If they close combat immediately, they don't get a boost. If they Swords Dance, I'm faster. I drop a Draco, and they die. So it's a win-win unless I miss. If I miss, I lose the entire game. And you know what? We're just going to pretend this never, ever happened. This game never happened. Absolutely never happened. But we didn't. That didn't happen because I'm Mr. Draco Dropper himself. So we got my kill right there. Now this does allow Terrakion to potentially SD, but the reason I'm not worried about SD Terrakion is it has to be SD and Rock Polish to be a threat. And if it chooses one over the other, first off, I can go Melmetal now because if he Stone Edges, I'm good. And if he goes right for close combat, it's lovely that that didn't even pick up a KO. And I'm just going to go right for the double iron bash. And this allows me to bring out my Jellicent. We can just go for the Toxic. Because if he Swords Dances, I still shouldn't be able to lose. Unless it's Rock Polish. And because he has -2 defenses, First Impression should knock him out after 2 turns of Toxic. And all I got to do is basically Toxic Cinderace. Oh, this is Lead Tarak. Oh, perfect. So this was his rocker. All right. This was his rocker. Nice. Tutor video. What the hell, Blender? Oh, never mind. Hold up. He's critting me, so he has a chance. That's awesome. That's very awesome. Keeping this thing alive because I can teleport past. Oh, that's even better for me. Let me click that close combat right here. Yum. Eat that up, buddy. Eat that up. Good job. You deserve a good rest. Right back in that Pokeball. I'm actually going to keep it alive, though, because First Impression is very strong. I might lose to Cinderace. Depending on how I play. Especially because I'm going hard Hydreigon right here, too. Because I can teleport with Clef. Bro, do you not know how to not crit? Like, whatever. You died of First Impression, so it doesn't matter. I should have Dark Pulse there as well to be a little bit safe. But First Impression has higher priority than Sucker Punch. And unless this dude is Protect, I win that game. Not bad. If they were Protect, I actually guarantee loss because they were in Blaze. And that knocked out my... in Blaze, that knocked out my... what's it called? my Clefable guaranteed, and I couldn't pass the Jellicent because they crit me. Now, in this game... Shell Smash, Blastoise, Poltergeist. This is going to be a Sirfetch'd game with First Impression because it can revenge kill Poltergeist, it can revenge kill Blastoise, even Gyarados if it's weakened. Hydreigon's very good because of its Choice Scarf. Hack player. Shut up. That's... Okay, you win. Let me fight for it. I was about to say, I want you to beg, but that's not my thing. I'm not that type of guy. But I'm assuming this is Focus Sash, Lead Drill, Dragon Dance, Bulk Up, Shell Smash, etc. I definitely want Sand and Rocks Up. He ends up leading off with the Blastoise. Unfortunately for my opponent, that Mon cannot ever break Jellicent. I guess it can. I could just be like, screw this, get up Rocks. But I can get up Rocks on other Mons. I'll just go Jellicent because even if he Shell Smashes and has Dark Pulse, I'm good. I just need a little bit of damage on him to knock him out with First Impression after all. So a Nightshade there. If they do have Dark Pulse, that's Pokemon. Yep, I figured something like that might happen. So, we're going to keep Nightshading here. Again, if they're Aura Sphere, Ice Beam, yeah, they can't do anything. And they end up going out to Zero Aura. Now, I do feel like they're a Grass Knotter and a Play Rougher. I can smell that like a mile away. I really can. So, Melmetal can check Gyarados. So, it's good in this game. Honestly, you are useless, Clefable. As they end up going out to Gyarados. Again... I would just Moonblast a couple times. I should be able to live 1+1 hit, unless they're like a Resto, Chesto type of variant. Let's see if they flinch me here. They do. Unfortunate, but it's Pokemon. They're dangerously close to being swept by Dark Pulse from Hydreigon too. I definitely wanted that hit off. But I'm going to try to Moonblast them here. They could be Heavy Duty Boots or Lumberry. They do get the +1 attack, but... Again, we'll see if we can drop a Draco here. I guess they could also be Belly Drum Darmanitan, which is very funny. Hey, Hydreigon low-key MVPing it up. I mean, Sirfetch'd is still going to do a lot in this. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Sirfetch'd is going to continue to do that. I guess I'm still getting Rex on this account, too. I forgot. I actually got Rex in National Dex and Random Battles, and I forgot about Rex in OU. For the Pokemon that I want to stay the most, you know? I find that kind of funny. Or ironic, rather. Hippo is for sure my play, even if they are Belly Drum. They did not make the right play first. They're Belly Drum and Flare Blitz. Alright, so you died of First Impression. That's cool. Zero Aura comes out. I guess we can see if they are a Grass Knotter for sure. And I'll go for Slack Off. They're Bulk Up. You cannot touch me. We're going to get up Rocks, mainly just to break Sash on Poltergeist as well as the Excadrill. And also because the Zero Aura will be killing itself right here. Due to Rocky Helmet and Sand and everything like that. As he goes Drill. Go ahead and Spin. I don't care. This is one of the few Pokemon that is a little bit annoying. My other Mons knock out everything. Blastoise comes out. I'm the opposite of worried. I'll just click Rocks as well. I don't think Blastoise is going to knock me out. You did your job, Powdon, for sure. We'll just phase him around now. It already did his job. How should I kill this thing? With Sirfetch'd, of course, because he's going to think, oh man, he's locked into close combat. I can set up a Poltergeist. No, sir. I have the Scrappy, and Dark Pulse wins the game anyway, so I win the game. Also, they're not max speed on their Blastoise, so they get punished for that. Poltergeist dies if it tries to Shell Smash in front of me. You better Shadow Ball. Oh, they're also not max speed on Poltergeist, so they die to Sirfetch'd as well. No. I was going to stay in if they flare us with Darmanitan, so they die, and the last thing they saw was also Sirfetch'd. Is that, hello? Oh, okay, I found a game. Another Poltergeist. I was going to say, but this time we have Psychic Terrain. Well, I mean, that's a legitimate thing my opponent might have, but I was thinking about Dynamax meta. That's my bad. Very weak to Melmetal, Double Iron Basher. Hydreigon being alive means I shouldn't lose to you, and as well as you. Melmetal also checks you as well. The Hatterene is a little bit annoying in this game, and mainly the Claydol can be a little bit frustrating. I'm going to go off with my Sirfetch'd lead because if he has a Cobra Berry on... Like Sirfetch'd isn't the strongest here. It's not bad, but it's not the best. Because I don't have Poison Jab, I'm running Defog. So, I'm definitely going towards a Hydreigon being one of the last Pokemon out, or at least my first impression if it's still alive. But I'm willing to sack it early to get rid of one of their Mons. Now, I don't know what type of offense this is, but I'm going to hit it with a Choice Band first impression. I don't think Mew dies unless it's straight up offensive, but there's not really much I want to switch inside to a Mew. Okay, that's no big deal. Hippowdon keeps me solid versus... Actually, I'll go Hippo because they die to Sand. And I'll just slack off here in case they explode. There's no point in clicking Rocks because Taunt was also a play they could go for. The Gyarados comes out. I want to say Melmetal does not die to Gyarados. I want to say Melmetal does not die to +1 Gyarados because I am a Melmetal. Even with spikes up and whatnot. They're leftovers too, so not like Life Orb. Yep. Go ahead and give me that Gyarados. Perfect. So that's the one thing on the top that I'm worried about sweeping me. I'm actually a little bit worried about their Claydol legitimately sweeping me. There's Double Iron Bash in case they opt to SD. They could knock off here. I'd knock off. They go for bulk up. That did so much damage, and I'm actually going to keep my Melmetal alive. And I'm going to taunt them here. Let's see if they have knockoff. They could have Sucker Punch. Let me actually Nightshade, because they might not actually be able to touch me. Oh, they have Earthquake. Okay, I did not do enough. Let's see if I can Strength Stab back and recover from... I did not expect Earthquake, but I guess that beats Toxapex, so that's actually not a terrible thing. Melmetal still lives Hazards, which is really good for dealing with the Hatterene, and Dark Pulse knocks you out, and they have no resists. Hatterene comes out, and we just go Clefable and wish into Teleport Pass. As they go for Calm Mind, we get that nice and slow teleport right back out into Melmetal, because this strategy is absolutely broken. Well, teleport in general. And I am back. Hello, how are you, Hatterene? I hope you had a good day. Take one. Oh no, take two. You can take two as well. What are you doing? They realized that may have not been the play. Just funny. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'll let them Earth Power me and I'll click Rocks till... Or not. Okay, I'll just click Dark Pulse and win the game. So basically what would happen there if they went hard into Poltergeist, I would have phased them out. But because I died, I just Dark Pulse twice because Santa's up. And I win the game anyway. Because even if it's Focus Sash, Santa's up. So I mean, it's fine either way. Shout out to Sirfetch'd doing a lot to Mew. Yo. GG. Hey, thank you. Much love, much love. Always appreciate that. Whoa, it actually ended up surviving. My bad. Sorry about the flinch, but I don't think you killed... Like, if he Shell Smash, he would have to, what, Strength Sap? I still have first impression. GG. I said GG twice. My bad. I felt like that's, like, a little bit distasteful. But, I mean, maybe it isn't. It's, like, common for me to say at the end. Alright, so this is Trick Room. So my Double Iron Basher is beautiful in this game. Also love my Rocker. My Double Iron Basher clicks Double Iron Bash, right? Like, I mean, automatically Melmetal is looking like the most possible lead, or probable lead, just because it doesn't care. The other mod I really like here is Sirfetch'd because it also doesn't care about what my opponent can do. And if they get a Trick Room, I think Melmetal wins. But because I'm thinking they might lead off with Crawdaunt, but I can get like some chip damage on it with a Powdon and whatnot. But yeah, Melmetal is definitely going to be my win con. I'm sure they do Crawdaunt, but they end up doing Mimikyu. I don't know if they're going to Curse or Will-O-Wisp. Either way, even a Burnt Melmetal wins. And also, even if they're a Focus Sash, their disguise is busted here and they died in the second. You didn't even get to see me hit them. They just died. So I got rid of their Mimikyu. And I guess their will to fight as well. And that was it. But yeah, like Melmetal was very, very, very good versus that. That's for sure. Don't be bringing no Trick Room versus my Melmetal. Now they brought Trick Room, but with a Fishious Render, but luckily I do have a Jellicent to deal with that. And this is very similar. Melmetal is beautiful in this game. The other mon is obviously Sirfetch'd. I gotta be careful about Necrozma. Sirfetch'd is very good though, even with like what a million Pokemon they have. Necrozma is very annoying. I think what I want to do early on is I still want to go Sirfetch'd because it can still first impression things, but because this is Trick Room Necrozma, they should be min speed. I'm just gonna go for knockoff here and do as much as I can. If they opt to knock me out, good play, good play. But what I'm basically trying to get off on this is waste Trick Room turns as well. Oh my god, they freaking Psychic Hyper Beam me. That's cool though. That's cool. We're going to protect right here. Nice play, nice play. But I mean, I just get to wish again as you Prismatic, whatever you, as they Heat Wave. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so we get rid of the Trick Room. I still have first impression for Hatterene. I still have Melmetal, so I'm looking alright. This is not the worst. If it's sub, it's a little bit scary, but I think Protect is fine too. We're just going to wish and pass. Unfortunately, like it's not even like their team is necessarily bad. It just doesn't have the best ways of breaking Clef. I do very much like the Arch Result, though. I do very much like the Arch Result. Hippowdon only deals with you. I don't want to get Bolt Beaked, and Icicle Crash isn't even that strong. If I can get up rocks, I'll try. Like instead of it, because if I get up rocks and they 2-hit KO me, I end up with Trick Room gone and I get Melmetal in. So this is good. This is very good. I'll just Earthquake here. As they try to predict me to switch. Again, Hippowdon was something I was sacking. It wasn't the best member in this. I do get to bring out my young boy Sirfetch'd though, and get my kill. Not bad, not bad. There's your Flame Orb. You can go ahead and Mach Punch me if you want. And I do not care about Hatterene because I just Trick Room, teleport into Melmetal and win this game. So I'll click that close combat with my Sirfetch'd. Uniclus comes out. Very similarly, we go you. I'm just going to click Moonblast first. Oh, because they are Size Shock. That is not that good for me. I'm going to be honest. Jellicent being alive for Dracovish, and my Dark Pulsar also wins. I have multiple ways of winning this, but I'll throw this out as they try. And main reason I was trying to throw it out is because if they do, I get in Melmetal there, but because they did try, because they because I also, like, even if that didn't work out for me, I also had a Hydreigon just to click Dark Pulse, and as long as, like I said, Jellicent was alive, I shouldn't lose to the Dracovish. And Sirfetch'd's first impression was also going to be very strong towards that endgame. It's obviously not super effective on Hatterene, but it's neutral. I feel like Poison Jab, I haven't been clicking Defog at all. I feel like Poison Jab might be better, but I mean, I think it is definitely better. Not necessarily for Clefable because it gets to a KO by Bandit close combat anyway. But like I've been seeing a lot of Hatterenes, right? Like this is my 2 in a row, and I'm honestly thinking that Mon might drop to. I don't have no idea what that message said. I just saw waifu. But I feel like that Mon might drop to the UU tier one day, and I think it'll be banned. So again, we got some offense here. Very similarly to this, like it's pretty, oh, I'll say it's pretty methodical how you beat this, but he leads off with a great Pokemon versus me. I should still be able to live a Giga Drain, not a Leaf Storm. I'm going to click Rocks in front of it because if he Nasty Plots or Dazzling Gleams, it's worse for me if I go out to Hydreigon. Exactly, he tries to predict me to go out to Hydreigon. I get Rocks up, which is great because he shouldn't be able to spin on me. And we're going to make the Teleport Clefable play. Teleport into Sirfetch'd, and we're just going to click First Impression. This does allow the Cloyster to potentially Shell Smash, but because Jellicent is going to be able to deal with those, also I get to click Earthquake now, Jellicent will be able to deal with those Mons potentially as they go Drill. I'll still make the Hippowdon play. Main reason is I already broke the Sash, so I kind of can just click the Stealth Rock freely because of the fact that I'm Rocky Helmet. As he goes Keldeo, and this is always a Jellicent play. I'm Taunt and Nightshade, so Sub Combine Keldeo can never beat me. Yo, I lied. Shoot. That mon is doing some damage. But luckily, we just get some Nightshade damage off of them, so I could Draco potentially. I just lost my mon to that, which is really crazy. I think Draco still kills. I was off. Okay, maybe it's a little bit better that I died there because Double Iron Basher still looks really good. Like, it beats this, it beats this, it beats this if it's Dragon Dance, and so does Clefable between that two. He definitely goes Drill here as he goes out to Dragapult. I'm going to make the Clefable play depending, because Hippowdon can also beat Mimikyu too. So if it is... Bro, what am I fighting? I'm just going to Moonblast. Like, I'm not going to predict. What am I fighting here? Fire Blast won't knock me out as they go to another dimension. Yo, stop. They're making themselves almost able to win with Mimikyu and Cloyster. Stop it. Stop it. Always going to slack off. Gonna click rocks as well. I need to make sure rocks are up so I don't lose the Cloyster. I'm not that worried about Mimikyu because I have first impression, which is still resisted by quite a bit. But I also have this mon. I'm gonna see if I can outplay their Earthquakes and their Rapid Spins. Are they gonna go hard Cloyster now? Okay, well, like, I mean, all that for nothing. Please give me Mimikyu. Give me Mimikyu. Mimikyu is definitely the best one for me. Perfect. Alright, so now we Earthquake here. What if they're a Woodhammer? Yeah, I'm sorry. You do know. Yo, the fact that that is Life Orb +2 is insane to me. Oh, they have the Drain Punch as well. That's cute. Go ahead and die. Even if they SD, I don't really care. So we get rid of Mimikyu there, which is what I was worried about. Cloyster comes out. I'm simply going to Whirlwind one more time. Because first impression wins the game twice. So. If I have a shot to die to this, this is my... I don't think I die at 82%. Sure. Earthquake does 72 to 88. Let me just click close combat here. So we don't let Cloyster set up here. Click close combat again. And I believe Melmetal wins if this is just a standard Cloyster. It should be Focus Sash based on the way they were playing with the Rapid Spin and everything. Yo, they crit me twice. Come on, bro. Let's go. Thank you. God, I have to like skip turns. I'm not trying to watch myself be crit. They actually crit me twice to get there. Hey, Sirfetch'd still doing it. I still think that close combat. Maybe it was just better though, just the first impression. I don't know how much it does to Cloyster, but at -1, I'm sure it's strong as hell. Cloyster, -1. Still not strong enough. Okay, so this is a close combat game for sure. I can't wait to lead off with Sirfetch'd and click close combat on something. This is definitely a close combat game for sure because it's really good. Hippo lets me deal with Excadrill, Dragapult check by Clefable. The Rotom is probably the biggest threat to my team, but hopefully Wish plus Hydreigon is enough for that. We're going to go early Sirfetch'd. Like I said, Rotom is very good versus me. So I could see them going early Rotom as well. But they also have Wish Clefable as well. So I can't... Like, I want to just click close combat as many times as possible before their Clefable comes in. Because, again, it does 2-hit KO cleanly, especially defensive Clefable, which is the standard of... Like, even mine gets smacked by it. But, yeah, they do go the Rotom. I expected it, but have fun. I expected it, but I wanted to just be safe. As they burn me there, which is good. Nasty Plot is not usually Will-O-Wisp, so we're just Voltage here. This is good because that means I can't be Thunder Waved, I guess, by their own Clefable if they have it, or Thunder Waved by Dragapult. I've been seeing some Thunder Wave Will-O-Wisp sets too. I mean, Thunder Wave Hex sets too. Not as good as Will-O-Wisp in my opinion, just because obviously crippling stuff like Tyranitar and things like that, I think is big. But Will-O-Wisp, maybe Volt Switch, Pain Split, whatever it is. Time to get in the goat. And we're going to click that sub because I do have the Toxic. Bro, if you're Life Orb Clef on this, you got me. But I'm clicking sub because I can Toxic Rotom, and that's going to limit Rotom from actually beating my entire team. Same thing with limiting the Seismitoad from switching in. Because I don't know the role on close combat on Seismitoad. I feel like I've seen a replay where Seismitoad just died, but I'm sure it's not an Oko. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, of course. That's unfortunate that I missed there. Obviously, because I would have been able to sub again and deal with them, but it's okay. It just means I lose out on an extra turn of poison. But they're very weak to so toxic Melmetal, which I really like. Hey, good land, good land. And they also don't have Volt Switch because of their set. Ah, nice. Let's go ahead and teleport again. Hey, buddy. Gonna do the exact same thing if you don't mind. Just get in and sub again if you're okay with that. MV's showing me his new thumbnails and they're so funny. I'm sorry. They are so funny. Literally anything is a better background. So if he overheats, I'm gonna sub once more. Just because, again, I can get... Basically, this Melmetal doesn't let Clefable pass. So I'm going to sub once more as they go size and total. Oh, I would very much like to get a Toxic off on you as well. That's so good. Thank you very much. And once again, we just abuse Clefable. Abuse Clefable right here. Now, I can Whirlwind. That way they can't get in Rotom. Or I can just not care if they go Rotom. Seriously, because I mean, unless this is defog, I don't really mind, and at least rocks are going to work for my close combat end games. If this is defog, then it's defog. But I have, look how much I'm doing to them with sand and poison anyway. Oh, that's good. It's not as big, and it is defog, unfortunately. Okay. And this is going to allow me to U-turn here. And not letting their Clefable once more. I know their entire set. I don't care if they predict this. I want them to go Tyranitar, right? I want Tyranitar to come in because that will... I hope they go Tyranitar. But I want something like T-Tar to come in because if I Nasty Plot, they could lose right here. Well, they could lose a Mon. But then it's just going Clef. Very safe. I'm going to click Double Iron Bash once. Just because I've been clicking sub every single time, and if I get that damage off on Seismitoad, it dies to close combat, and they decide to predict me to sub and try and wish, therefore they basically lost this game. In my opinion. Yeah. Sorry, baby Dragon Zard. You have been conditioned. Let's go. They also don't like Moonblast, but like, I mean, just as annoying as this Pokemon is, I made the wrong play by doing that. Oh, they were in a room. Never mind, I made the right play. Alright, so I can safely make the Hydreigon play. And I'm going to U-turn. If they predict this, that's fine. But I'm just trying to get in my boy to get a kill. Because now he is in and now he is ready. Look at him. All pointy and ready. Let's go. Give me a Pokemon, baby dragon. Give me a Pokemon right now. You go Seismitoad, you get 2 KO'd. I'm faster. You go Dragapult, you die because I have Scrappy. And they decide to give me their other Melmetal switcher. Let's go! Go ahead and give that to me. Dragon Dance Dragapult can't break Hippowdon. I don't care if they U-turn here because Sand is going to be ending soon. That's fine as well. That did not take as little as I wanted. I'm going to teleport though to keep up the aggression because basically I'm just trying to click buttons with my Sirfetch'd. That's all I'm trying to do here. That is all I'm trying to do. Also, I guess rocks could be cool too. Sand ending soon is nice as well. But we know that they are spell tag, I believe, based on that damage. That's spell tag damage. It's really, I'll just think about some turns, but oh, there's what's it called, that rock as well. That's good to know. You literally have no use, Jellicent, so you could take you from me. Go ahead and overheat there. I will go ahead and just Strun Sap here as you Will-O-Wisp, so you die, and I end up at full. Now, the Hex from Dragapult is going to be a little bit scary, I guess. I don't know if it's Spell Tag, I definitely die, right? I have to. But I get Clef to protect. Come on, come on. I really don't know if I want to, like, if I care to predict here. Like, should I just click Dark Pulse because I have Hippowdon? Yes. The answer is yes. I also have Melmetal, which I'm very much feeling right now going out into. Though Melmetal will also crush this. I don't care. If it's Dragon Dance, Melmetal deals with it. If it's Banded. Ooh, you try to do some damage. You try to do some damage there. Oh, you're dead. You are dead, Dragapult. They bring out this and try and SD up. I don't care. Earthquake knocks me out. I go Hippowdon. I knock them out right back. If they try and Iron Head flinch me, they will die to Rocky Helmet. Good game, bro. Good game. They were Dragon Dance, but that Dragon Dance superpower. Okay. Well, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed. We definitely did well with our Sirfetch'd. I'm very happy. Fought a lot of teams where Melmetal was also very, very good. That guy really got played by Subtoxic Melmetal, which is really fun. And Sirfetch'd just came in and got a kill. I was waiting for that Mon. I was just waiting. This is my position. This is exactly what I want. You brought out that T-Tar. Ooh, your first mistake. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Again, all them comments, all them likes, they really do help me out. So I really appreciate them. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.